say one more word for you guys. You know what you get, right? You guys are ball player, man. All right. Good win, never easy. That's a team that's obviously had a lot of momentum. We thought coming in here, and they played really hard last week, and almost pulled out that win, and probably should have won last week. So we felt like we were going to be in for it this weekend, and it was important for us to get off to a good start. I thought we did that in a complimentary way, scoring on offense, getting some 3-and-outs early, a takeaway early, setting our offense up in a good field position. And then the drive after half, in terms of the time of possession in the third quarter was certainly in our favor. The line of scrimmage was important for us, and I credit the O-line, D-line, and really all 11 on both sides of the ball. Special teams made some big plays in the kickoff coverage. Sam Franklin, obviously James Cook, and on the offensive side, big day. And I love Mitch, how Mitch came in there, kind of like a little shift change in hockey or something. And Josh runs off the field, Mitch goes out. I think it was a third down play, second and a third down play perhaps, and throws a seed in there, throws a dime, and that's hard to do with no warm-up. So credit Mitch for being ready. Again, the defense did some really good things. It was good to see them really disciplined, playing hard, playing a relentless style of defense, taking the ball away, and being able to close the game out. Those are hard to do as well, and good to get Elijah a few touches today and get him in the end zone. That was good to see. Happy for him. So with that, I'll open it up to you and your questions.
Coach, with the corrections you wanted to make on the defensive side, things looked pretty buttoned up defensively, like right from the jump. How would you kind of assess? Because you talked about assignments, communication going into this week. Do you feel like it looked buttoned up, at least on live view here before watching the film?
Yeah, yes, better understanding of the plan. Coaches, led by Bobby, did a great job putting a good plan together. Players executed. They spent time like they did last week, don't get me wrong. But they were really intentional this week about the details and making sure they understood where they were supposed to be and when they were supposed to be there. So that's got to be an every week thing. But I liked what I saw.
Do you feel they took it personal, the way that things unfolded Sunday night, and really wanted to, as much of a shoring things up execution-wise, assert themselves from a mental side as well?
Well, they're competitors, so they take a lot of pride in their work, and it's important for them that they play well and help the team win, and they did last week as well in certain aspects of the game. This week they got off to a faster start, which I thought was important, and that was the performance we expect to see right there.
Mitchell's pass. Describe the sideline reaction to Mitchell's pass in the game where you guys had a 2-possession lead or more almost the entire game. Would you even call that a turning point?
When Mitch came in?
Yeah.
Well, I never want to see Josh go out, but again, to have Mitch, veteran quarterback, come in, didn't blink, and the huddle didn't blink, their belief in him is extremely high. He came in and delivered. He executed, right, the way he's supposed to, and that takes him being ready to go, being prepared through the week. All these players they're one snap away. We had some guys help us out on defense today that stepped up and knew their role, embraced the role, and got themselves ready to go. So the preparation piece, I guess, is what I'm saying is the key, right? And so anyway, just very grateful. Glory to God for another win.
Coach, you mentioned that the line of scrimmage was important in this one, and Joe leaned heavy into 12 and 13 personnel, maybe even more so once you got up on the scoreboard to kind of grind it out and shorten the game. But how effective did you feel that 12 and 13 personnel was for you guys today in the ability to get consistent yards on the ground?
Yeah, big. You're watching even college games yesterday. We're on in the hotel, and you're seeing some of those college games that are going back and forth, and it just seems, again, every week, who can win the line of scrimmage. That's where the battle begins. And I thought Josh took a few hits a little bit there early maybe, and Joe did a great job switching some things up. The adjustments that Chrome and Joe made along with the offensive staff, the communication was really important for us right there.
Sean, is this the Joey Bosa you hoped and expected when you made a move for him this offseason?
Joey's been great since he's gotten here. He loves to play football. he prepares. He's a true pro. You know, he's been a really good addition. I think like anything, this is just game 2 for all of us, right? Not moving away from Joey's question for a second here, but just game 2. We've got a short week this week, a home game coming up, and a chance for us to continue to take another step, which is important for us.
Hey Sean, what was the reason behind Matt Milano not being in there to start the second half?
Yeah, he was dinged up a little bit here, so we got to see where that goes. I don't really know much at all at this point, so I'll get you more information when I can.
Similarly, Trey came out a little bit earlier than some of the other starters. Was that just because the score, or what was the reason for that?
You know, we had talked about making sure he was, you know, that we were watching him because he's been out for 2 or 3 weeks here, give or take, and just being smart with him, and that's the way the game unfolded as well. So, all right, thank you guys, appreciate it.